Well, welcome to another exciting day. I have to say it's always spectacular to get to the point where I can come in and talk about a major transformation. And I mean major, because when we go through this and talk through what happened for this, and we did a very small scope. So I had to change thermostats, I ripped up the floor, which might not seem like it's too much, like it's very much. New moldings, just painted the door, new door hardware, but the real issue for this space was it felt like a cave. And it had this most amazing, probably beautiful millwork for the time that they did it, which was very traditional with dental moldings and all this stuff. The old stairs, heavy red oak. And for the owners, we really were at a place where we needed to bring this, into a contemporary, beautiful space. So this is a custom stair. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And we were trying to figure out, what can we do with red oak to make it feel lighter? And so what we did is we brought in this rift and quarter sawn, which is one of my favorite finishes of a floor, and kept it natural. We decided not to bleach it, just to leave it the natural warm tone of what it is. And I think it's fabulous with the custom stair rail and posts and balusters, which I thought we really needed to do to bring this kitchen and this open living space into, I think, a place where they're going to spend most of their time, even though they have a second home out near the water. Of course, all new electric, built-in TV for the wall. We had a big challenge here in that we had multiple ceiling heights and all new lighting, all new recessed lighting. And the biggest challenge for us was there was this horrible drop in the ceiling, and I'll cut in the picture so we can see what that looks like. But it was almost 3 inches higher over by the window than here. And there was a huge crack, 'cause over probably 30 years this foundation is settled, and these are little row houses that are together in a co-op. And so each one, for example, their upstairs goes all the way over an equal size apartment to the right. So their upper level is very, very big. And that's where the main living room is. But there's another apartment next to us that probably has a kitchen not like this. But we did my signature Paula style here. I'm in love with, light, clean lines, and we really had before a built-in, a hutch, I guess I call it a hutch. It wasn't, of course, when I add my designs. And it changes it so much. And we came in, and as we walk around, there was a big soffit here that I took away, but as we shoot over toward the corner of the kitchen, on my entrance side where you look to see the upper cabinets with glass, they have an under cabinet refrigerator there, and the entrance, the thermostat and the intercom and all that stuff couldn't really move. But we decided that we had to have upper cabinet space, and I decided to put glass, which I often do. I put glass in my side panels over on an upper cabinet, and we'll cut that in with separate pictures later so that we can see it in detail. And my signature style of really how I finish the reveal of the crown moldings, and we're using, in this case, new moldings everywhere. This is Cedar Stone Maximus. Had to put back the electric baseboard heaters. This is a challenge, but this home has all electric heaters, so we had to replace and put a bigger one over there. And one of the things we discovered that I absolutely love is we have the pop-up mocket with a charger. It has 2 outlets and the USB ports, and there's one on each side of the island. We have another for code. We have to have an outlet on the end of the island. I usually wrap my furniture base around the corners so that I think worst case is later you can always paint, as people scuff things with their feet. We will go outside last. We'll go outside and talk about what we did outside, because this is really an outdoor-in kind of a space when it's warm enough, but not today when it's feeling like it's in the 20s. So I pull out pantry. We actually had a great challenge in trying to make sure we could match the storage that they had. So I put my microwave drawer over here, and I have vented, which it became something that was kind of like you have to have it if you're a cook. We have a vented hood So we put, because there was originally a duct outside, so we vented the hood and we vented the washer dryer. This is a GE vented washer dryer, and they have flood stops so that if water ever, starts to cause a leak and a problem, they can stop it. It actually shuts the valves off. And we went with their electric, we went with the Cafe GE range. We had problems with appliances. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. A Bosch fridge and the Miele dishwasher. It was just so crazy. It's just unbelievable how much you have to work around with logistics. The garbage rollout, the double, which I love, and a Frankie hot water dispenser, and these darn Frankie sinks. They left out my square plate again. It's like, I don't know what's the matter with the quality control of these companies and what they use. Our Uline under-counter refrigerator over there, even though I know they don't, it's still good for beverages and when you entertain and whatnot. But I think it's absolutely a fabulous space. So we should talk about what we did on the outside too, because that's quite spectacular. The way I found them was I had renovated another apartment, and they had the same problem of an outdoors patio. This, and we'll shoot it, was really an old, weather-beaten, probably pressure-treated wood. It was so ugly. So we took the whole fencing down and wrapped it in cedar, put in all new lighting, put in a porcelain paver stone, and there's a communal yard here, she says. So not that we really do much out there, but we just thought it was important to bring this back to a wonderful livable space, and I'm sure they can, with planters, have tremendous, it'll feel like a garden, it'll feel like their home instead of a place that looks like it really needed a makeover. So I just want to say ciao for now, and we'll definitely see you on the next